You're watching CBT News official coverage of the New York Automotive Forum hosted by NADA, JD Power, and New York International Auto Show.
Hey everyone, Jim Fitzpatrick with CBT News. I'm on location here at the New York Auto Forum hosted by NADA, JD Power, and the International Auto Show right here in New York. So thank you so much for joining me. Casey Ivins, is it Ivins?
Yes, sir. Casey
Got that
Ivins.
right. That's fantastic. So you are the Vice President of Eastern Region at Costco Auto Program.
Yes, sir.
That's a big title. And
it is a big title.
wow, and you guys are doing such great things for dealers, right?
Absolutely. Dealers are our partners. Our primary partner is Costco. So we partner with Costco, and our mission is to connect Costco members with dealers that are in our participating dealer network.
Okay, so for the dealers that are not here today, give us an overview. What is the program all about?
Okay, the program, it's really simple. We send Costco members to our dealers in the network.
Okay.
The dealers, we work with them on a monthly or even more often to make sure they have market-leading pricing per brand, as well as we have a process. It's a simple process to recognize a member by asking for their Costco card, and then they do the process just as normal. They test drive the vehicle, they do the lot walk, and then they just show them the Costco approved pricing, and then there's a discount in the F&I, and it's a done deal.
Wow, that's fantastic. And
Yes,
not to mention, there's got to be millions of Costco members, right?
Absolutely. I just checked, and it looks like there's over 74 million households.
My gosh.
And
wow.
what the dealer gets is they get exclusive access. So they get a territory based on warehouses.
Okay.
So if you represent your brand in that warehouse, we will not send the referral to any other dealer. So the dealers get exclusivity on their end.
That's very nice. And it's broken out by brand. So
Yep.
you could have exclusive Nissan and exclusive Toyota and so on.
Yes, and if we have a brand, sometimes they might want two warehouses.
Okay.
So you may have a situation where a dealer, it makes sense in the market for them to have warehouse A and B, but we'd never put two in the same warehouse.
Wow, that's very cool. So a dealer's got to love a program like this.
We have a great loyal dealer base. One of the fun things I do is when I visit dealers, we actually have their inception date.
Okay.
And it's amazing how many have stuck with us through what we're seeing right now. You know, we're now at tariffs, but we've seen cash for clunkers, we've been through typhoons,
That's right.
We've been
That's
through
right.
the whole thing, and now we're here.
Yeah, that is fantastic. So we're here at the JD Power Auto Forum, as I mentioned in the opening. What are some of the latest innovations and initiatives that you guys are working on at Costco Auto?
Well, with Costco Auto, it's simple. What we do is we don't use the word lead, we use a referral.
Okay.
So the base program is we send that referral to the dealer and follow up on that.
Okay.
But we've also done some incentives with manufacturers nationwide. So right now we have one with Audi, with Chevy and GMC. So we do these nationwide incentive programs, and we've been really focusing on EV vehicles as well.
Okay.
And even done a few certified pre-owned ones with Volvo.
Nice.
So-
Do you ever have vehicles that are in the store? In the actual warehouse?
Yes, that's what's funny is the warehouse, the vehicles displays are important. People see that, it gives a lot of recognition to the program.
I bet, there's no question about it. So if I'm a member, then I'm eligible for all of these savings at any of these dealerships that are your partners?
Yes, you are.
Wow.
And it's savings on new. We also do certified pre-owned, which I touched on, and parts and service.
Really?
So there's a 15% off of the rack rate on parts and service.
That's fantastic.
So all the members' needs, we try to turn them into a customer for life for the dealer.
Right. And so if a dealer wants to buy multiple, you mentioned two, but what if they want to buy like a whole area? Can they do that if they want to?
That's an individual negotiation for the, we call them a zone business consultant, salesperson in the region.
Sure.
But yeah, we've had dealers want to do that.
I bet, because somebody will drive, 5, 10, 15, 20 miles for the right deal, right?
Costco members are so loyal.
Yeah.
There's the renewal rate is so high, and the same thing with our dealers. If we've vetted a dealer and we've approved them, the members will tend to go there.
Right. What if I wanted to, I'm a dealer and I want to market to the members in my area? Is there a way to do that?
Right now we don't have that, but that's one of the things we're looking into is doing badging and things like that.
Yeah, I would bet. So with everything that's happening right now in the automotive landscape, I mean, as we stand here, we're at the JD Power, we're wondering what's next from DC. I mean, there's a lot out there. What trends are you seeing in the industry from your perspective, working with hundreds of dealers and then, of course, just millions of members, right?
Well, our members are really they're an educated member and they've got a good buying power. So we're also seeing them go really into electric vehicles. So our hybrid requests were up 30% year over year last year.
Wow.
And our BEVs were up 12%. So that's something we're really monitoring is our members are, environmentally conscious. So that's something that we're seeing, and our dealers are really filling that void.
And that kind of backs up what we heard today here at the JD Power Forum, right? That with the economists and the people that are putting out the forecast are saying there's a lot more interest on behalf of consumers for EVs and for hybrids, right?
Absolutely, and we have something we call an EV marketplace we've just added to our website.
Okay.
So it helps them answer those questions you hear about, like where do I get charging, how do I get charging? Costco sells chargers. So, that's not a plug, but we try to take them through that path to help them make the right decision.
That's right, that's right. And then you guys have got, they can buy tires, they can buy everything they need for their car right there, right?
Right. They do tires and batteries at Costco, and then that's where we come in and they can do like a recommended not done and suggest a service, and we direct them to one of our dealers.
That's fantastic. Wow, fantastic. So, with all of this that's going on in the industry, as we just talked about, this is something that dealers, I would imagine, they're blowing your phone up and going, hey, we got to talk more about this.
It is, and I was just in Boston last week, and it's interesting how the same manufacturer may have a different strategy. Depend as far as who wants to sell now and sell as many as they can, and who wants to hold and see where it goes. So it's a daily thing with us. It's tariffs. We've got a whole tariff discussion every morning.
That's fantastic. Casey Ivins, Vice President of Eastern Regional for Costco Auto Program. How do dealers get involved on something like this? Just reach out to you and your team, or just go on to a website? Or?
Yes, it's dealers.costcoauto.com.
Okay.
And hopefully my reps have been out there knocking on doors and getting in touch with them.
That's right. Last thing you want to hear from a dealer is, I never knew about the program, right? That doesn't make your day. Well, thank you so much.